another unscheduled live. See how many people tune in. Hopefully your guys' Monday was okay. I guess that's all we can really expect out of a Monday is okay. All right, we got a few people tuning in. So I'm going to do an unboxing as soon as we get a few more people tuned in. And then I'll probably give you guys a sneak peek of some watches that I have coming up. I really should be doing a straight up watch video today, but yeah, new watch day. I do, but I got to be honest with you. I'm a little desensitized by it, if that makes sense. Like I know it wasn't that long ago, a couple years ago. As soon as I came home, this thing would have been ripped open, and I would already had it on my wrist and everything like that. Yeah, thanks for asking, Craig. I do feel a little bit better. I think it was just a little bit of heat exhaustion got to me. I was out mowing the yard in the heat of the day. That was a real dumb move on my part. So we got a few people tuning in. I'm going to start tearing into this because I don't want to make this video super, super long. But I also didn't feel like doing an actual watch vid like I normally do. I just want to kind of chill. Hey, Tennessee Mike. So I got my handy Buck 119 here. Haven't had this knife out in a long time. So I don't know that it's very, oh yeah, she's sharp. Cut this guy open. This was, I'm not even going to tell you what it is. You guys will find out soon enough. No, it is not. It is not. It is not a Grand Seiko. It is a Seiko, but it's not grand. I mean, it's grand in its own right. But all right, let's get rid of this guy. Whew. Cellophane wrapped. A watch. It is a watch. Well, it's a watch box. There better be a watch inside here. Wow, this is unexpected. I'm usually not saran wrapped watches here. And normally I wouldn't care and I would just cut right into it, but I don't want to damage the box because I'm not 100% sure. No, that Arnie's not out yet, is it? Kilo of cocaine. You don't want me on cocaine. No, Seiko clock. Sorry, I had to take a little sip. All right. I can't show you the end of the box because then it's too easy of a giveaway because the part number's on there. So let's slide this bad boy out. All right. Somebody knows something. Oh, tuna got bounced around. There it is in all its glory. Oh, you want a wrist check? I actually went with the Orange Monster today. I have not wore this thing in a very, very long time. And I gotta tell you, it still feels as perfect as it ever has. So I picked up the SBBN 039er. As you can see, this is the Patty Edition SBBN tuna. It's been a while since I've had one. This thing is, man, I was just talking to Bruce not too long ago. Price. Price actually wasn't that bad. And considering the owner bought it, he said he bought it, he tried it on, and decided it wasn't for him. So, I mean, I haven't done a full-on inspection. You guys just watched me open it. But I will do a closer inspection on it and everything like that. But size-wise, I've got some older videos too showing it next to like the monsters. But It's really like it's pretty close to the monster. I mean, it's a little bit bigger round, but no, the crown does not wobble at all. I just checked that when it was all the way out. It is, it's rigid. It does not move. And check out that blue crown. Uh, it's all polished up, man. This thing is, I don't even know if I have to let it grow on me. I think it's pretty stunning right out of the box. I was originally going to go with the SBBN 037, but that one has like the all blue. But you guys know I'm a sucker for the stainless steel bezels like this. And this isn't the G-Shock. What are you talking about? So this one adds the blue on the ring here. It's called a tuna because it is shaped like a tuna can, like the old traditional tuna cans. I think that's pretty much why it gets its name. Uh, yeah, the shrouded case. It's still easy to turn the bezel, nice 120 click bezel. And you guys, so this is the Patty Professional Edition, but you know, like these are all, yeah, they're hard luck. They put hard lucks on them, they're also DHL coated, which I don't know, I'm indifferent on that really, um, but they're considered Marine Masters. Like if you get the, yeah, so you can see there, it's the Pro Specs Marine Master 300. So let me pop this guy on wrist. I'm not sure what bracelet I'm going to do on it yet. Oh my God, this feels so good on wrist. I hate the metal keeper, but dang. I don't, like I started to tell you guys, I talked to the Lume on these is insane. That's another reason why I wanted one of these again. Um, I was talking to Bruce not too long ago about the tunas because both him and I have had them in the past, and both of us have sold them. Now, many times we sell them because we're just making room for new watches in the inventory. I'm just now noticing too that seconds hand is spot on the marks. But so we were trying to remember why we sold them, and I had the regular, what was it, the SBBN 033 or something like that, where it had all the polishing and everything like that. And it was really nice, but I got to tell you guys, like, it's the next level to get something, in my opinion, when you get something that's like limited. So this is, yeah, so it's numbered right here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. I don't know how good the quality of the video is, but down here you can see it's number 603 of 700. So they only made 700 of this model, and this is number 603 of that 700. So they individually numbered them. It is a quartz. It has the seven, was it the 7C46, I think, or something like that. I can't remember. Actually, it's right here. Yeah, 7C46. So it is a quartz movement. I think it has 7 jewels. Um, and it only was placed in the Seiko tunas. It's not found in any of the other watch models. So it's but it's not orange. You know, I find that every time I've tried another orange watch, it doesn't work. Like I've learned that I can't do another orange watch. And actually, it's funny. I kind of agreed with Mike and Kaz over on Two Broke Watch Snobs. I was listening to their podcast today, this morning, and they were talking about that. You know, like if you have an orange Doxa, then you really don't feel like you want or need the orange Monster. But on the flip side of that, and I agree with them, if I have the orange Monster, as much as I like the orange Doxa, like it's too competing. Like, and I will not get rid of this. So there's no room for the orange Doxa, and that's like the iconic color. Um, Yeah, this one does hit the marks dead on. And I mean, I bought it because I wanted it, and I do want to, see if I can make it a keeper. So, I mean, with everything, try to keep everything fluid. So, you know, it's hard for me to say keeper, you know, other than I don't like the metal keeper on this. If I could, which I probably could. I could pop that off and probably put a rubber one on there. That would make this strap a lot better, I think, if I ditch that metal keeper. I don't know why, I just can't stand metal keepers. And I'm fine with the hard Lex. You know, this one is domed out, you can see, so it could risk the potential of scratching it, but I'm pretty easy on my watches, guys. Yeah, tuna monster. Well, that would be like the SRP 637s and stuff like that I just sold, which I did ship out all of the watches from Sunday's sale. Big thanks to everybody that, you know, watched or participated in that, and I got those all shipped out. So those are going out. I'll put them in the post tomorrow. So that's probably why I went live, just because I was getting kind of burned out. Okay, yeah, you can keep it as a nah, you know what? I'm gonna probably do a state of the collection video soon because I think I'll have to double check, but I think I have all the watches that I own. So I should be able to do that soon. So hopefully you guys will dig that. I'll do a state of the collection video soon. So someone asked earlier what the price was on this, and I'll be totally transparent with you. I did pay. I gotta think about this. You guys, half the time I buy these watches and then I forget what I paid, but yeah, 125,000 yen, whatever that conversion is. I paid, I want to say it was around 1,300 US dollars. I'm pretty sure that's what I paid, like 12.99, and then there was like $15 shipping or something like that. So around $1,300 is what I paid for this guy here. I really don't know what they sold for new, but I know their prices range, you know, in between, you know, they hover around that $1,300 range, I believe, even in today's market. So I don't think I paid too much. I don't think I got like a killer deal or anything like that. My credit card. No, no, no. I actually had the money. I actually had all the money to buy it. Crazy, right? As of right now, all of my watches are paid for. So that legit is actually kind of rare for me. I do cycle a little bit of credit through some of my watch buying, but as of right now, all of them are paid for. But I don't have a ton of watches either. So, all right. So let me share with you a couple of watches that I hope to do videos on this week. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That is yeah, so when you start to add up like how much a watch cost and the value of it and stuff like that, and then you start to compare like, well, you know, this is 1,300. I could have had like, you know, everyone tries to, you know, up justify like, well, I could have bought like a used Omega for like 2,000. That's only like a few $100 more than this. But then there's the other side of it too. You know, like if 1,300 is an absolute reach for you, then you might say, well, you know, I could pick up an SKX or a mod one, and you know, and I could do that a couple of times versus you know, going the other scale. So it goes both ways as far as like what you pay. And uh, okay, so the Comet watch that's coming. I'll show you right now. I'll show you because I've been seeing. I just dropped some stuff over there. Don't worry about that. I've been seeing this brand posted up on the social media everywhere, and I have notes saying not to post my video until like August something. So I haven't done it yet. Um, so I'm not really sure. I'll have to contact the owner of the company again. I don't know if I'm supposed to put the video out now. It says not to do it until like August 10th or 20th or something like that. So I thought I wasn't supposed to post pictures or anything of it. So I don't know. It's a friggin' cool watch. It's they have some really cool colors, and the pricing on it is crazy low for what you're getting, and the styling cues and stuff like that. I'm super excited about these actually. Okay, um, another pretty rare one I have coming up. Chris lent in his yellow Orient Mako. These are pretty rare. This one's, you know, used. It's a little banged up. He bought it used and then he wore it some. Um, oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm like stockpiled with watches, guys. I'm excited to do this one soon too. I'm definitely gonna add one of these to my collection. I'm not sure if I might even actually buy this actual watch because it's already here. I don't know. Um, but I kind of want one with a bracelet. I'm not really sure yet. So this one, you know, this video is coming. I'll double check on the Comet. Yeah, the yellow Mako, these are crazy rare. I remember when I was first getting into watches, and even back then, I knew that I wanted like limited or rare pieces, and I was trying the Makos and the Rays and everything like that, and I found that the yellow one was difficult to get and kind of rare, so I always went on the hunt for it, and I you just never see them pop up. So yes, this one will be on Sunday sale to answer that question. So I have this one, and honestly, I don't even know the name of it. Bruce just sent this one over. This is another micro brand that's feels like it's really well built. Crazy cool case back and everything. He did a video on it. You guys probably already watched it. Really nice construction. What do you want to say to G-Man? Oh, you noticed the that guy? He showed up today too. Um, I'm not sure on the authenticity of it. I don't know. I'm having a difficult time finding legit information on the G-Men. So yeah, this thing's pretty slick. Excellent bezel action. Um, I think Bruce specifically wanted the green color because he's interested in another green watch, similar design. What else do I have? Of course, I have those Parnas watches. Yeah, the Axios or whatever. Devosa actually sent over a couple more watches. This is my first look at these. I haven't even played with it yet. So this is actually a pretty solid, beefy watch right here. So I don't know if you guys have looked at these. You know, that's divisive. I know some people hate it or love it, the helium valve, but oh man, Breitling has done a crazy good yellow dials. I would love to go pick up a yellow Breitling dial, actually. That's funny that you brought that up. So this one's pretty cool. Um, I have to send this one back just between you and me. Don't tell anybody else, but I already contacted Devosa. They sent over the 40 mil version, and this is actually a really nice watch, and I was excited to do something with it. But something happened with their lume or something on the hands, and it kind of like flaked off. So, or it's on the 12 there or something. It like I don't know what happened to it. They had a failure of some sorts on the loom, so it kind of flaked off. So this is going back. I'm not going to do a video on it. They'll have to send me a better example, a non-damaged example. And like I said, of course, I have the Parnas watches. I'll actually probably do these really soon, maybe tomorrow. These are interesting. You know, if someone's looking, I didn't realize how cheap these were. These are like 100 or less than $100, and they look darn good for a crazy low price. So I have those to do. Oh, I still have the Frogman to do. I still have to do this guy. This thing's awesome. It's massive, but hopefully I got some bug spray on it. I need to clean that off. Took it out on the river. So yeah, this guy came in. There was a couple of them on eBay with pretty high prices. This one I made a lower offer on, and the guy took it. So it seems like it's kind of identical to this guy, but yeah, all my watches are shipped insured. So, but I didn't see, like, see how this one says Casio on the bottom on the foot? This one does not say that. So I don't know about the authenticity on it. But it looks like the exact same construction. The screws, they use different screws on the clear one. So I'm not 100% sure, but it feels the same. It doesn't feel like junk. So even if it isn't authentic, I guess it's still kind of cool to me. It would have been really nuts if it actually were to glow in the dark. I think people have done that. I think people have actually put an actual watch face in there. I think you can open it up. I'm sure I could. Maybe I will pick up a really cheap. The only way I'd want to do it though is if I could make it so his eyeballs still stayed in there, because I wouldn't want it to just say um, just the clock in there. But I'm sure I could do it. So the little bit of research, I found a picture, and there was like I found a picture of like at least 20 different models of these things, all of like that scale, that size. Um, yeah, pretty much. So Jody asked if I've owned the Hamiltons with the H40 movement. Yeah, H10 or H40, the newer H series movements. Yeah, both the Khaki King, I think, has the H10, and that newer uh, dive watch that Mimo sent over. Those are great movements. They tick a little bit slower. I gotta put this on wrist, guys. The SBBN Tuna fits so good on wrist. And I mean, it's a big watch, but on my 7.25 inch wrist, it does not overwhelm the movement. I really don't wind my watches too much. I give them a few spins, maybe if I needed, but I prefer just doing the shake and getting them going and just wearing it. And I'm active enough and my hands move enough that um, I get a pretty good wind on my automatics. So I've never heard of overwinding the movement on those. Most of them, I think, have some sort of clutch mechanism or something, so you can't do that. But maybe they don't on those. But yeah, I mean, I'll wind this bad boy a little bit right now. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, if something's gonna break on it, then go ahead and break. I guess we'll get it fixed. Um, I think that's also the H10. I can't remember. Oh, the big frogman. Are you talking about the big one? Not the one I had. I'm not sure. Sent with me the patina scale. I forget what I sent you. I'm getting low on NATO straps. I'm gonna have to hit up some strap companies and see if I can get some more sent in, because I always like to, when I sell one of my watches, my actual watches, I usually throw in a couple extra straps, or if somebody lends in and then I return them. Yeah, so that's, I don't know what movement's in that one, in the bigger frogman. I'll have to ask Mimo. I don't know if he's gonna get those in. Oh man, I don't think I have anything else to really show you guys. Just my just this stuff, I think. But this was the main thing. This thing's pretty sick. I got to figure out a bracelet though. Not really sure. My buddy Michael said that I should get the titanium Marine Master bracelet for it, and that looks the best, I think, on there. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna go with yet. Haven't decided. I have a straight end link um, Jubilee bracelet, but I don't think this would look right with a Jubilee. I'm not sure what bracelet would look right. I might just wear it on this strap. I'm not sure. I don't know if Adrian would really benefit from sending me any straps. His channel is much larger than mine. Um, I think he's got some other promotions. He sent some straps over to guy over at the uh, Jet Bluefish. So, but I'm willing to check out any. No, I haven't done a loom shot yet. Yeah, I like Uncle Seiko's bracelets, but I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm not sure how good this camera's gonna pick up a loom shot. Yeah, see the tunas, they illuminate so much that it actually like brightens up the backside of the crystal. They're like crazy good. I mean, you guys know how good the monster is, and the tuna is a little bit brighter yet again. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I love these tunas. Yeah, so I don't know that I'm gonna buy one of the Arnie's, but as soon as Mimo gets them in, I'm sure he'll send me one for review. He'll probably send one to Bruce as well, or however we work that deal out. But um, yeah, the loom on these is just killer. I wasn't sure how much I was gonna like the red outline on the minute hand, but it ties in really good. Yes, I will get an Arnie reissue. I will get one in for video. I don't know that I will buy one. So yeah, I don't know. I have like zero intention of diving, guys. For my work, I have to do, it's not a self-contained breathing. I do like supplied air, so I have to get respirator qualified every year. So um, I do whatever you call it. I don't know. I do supplied air, with actual tanks and everything like that because of what I have to do, work in sometimes. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of get claustrophobic in it. I worry that I'll get claustrophobic with the breathing apparatus because I even when I use my uh, supplied air, I do positive pressure on it, so I never have to like draw air in. So I mean, if you can do, if I don't know if that's a thing. The guys that dive out there, maybe you guys know if you can go a little bit positive pressure, so you're not have to like pull air in. I don't know. I would maybe consider it. I'm sure I'll go snorkeling, or I think there's like another way to do it too, where it's you don't have to get certified or whatever. So you're hooked up to a hose or something. I'll consider something at some point. It'll be on one of my vacations, I'm sure. Yeah, so you can. So if you balance the regs out a little bit, I'm assuming you can get it so like it doesn't feel like you're pulling the air in. It feels like it's probably right there for you. Um, only pictures of the. I've only seen pictures of the orange square rescue G-Shock square, and I have. I remember it wasn't that long ago that I contemplated buying one because I like orange, and I didn't do it, and now they're like insane hard to find if you can even find one. So if anyone has one and you want to lend it in, I would love to do a video on it. I think they're killer, but I don't think I'm going to be buying one anytime soon. I'm actually pretty good with the squares right now. I have my Team Tough, and then I have my 5610 on combi, and then of course I have my gold metal one, and I think I'm good with that. I think I've learned to balance out instead of owning like 5 or 6 monsters. I just need my one monster, and then same thing with the G-Shock squares. I don't need a excuse me. I don't need a bunch of them. I just want the ones that I have. So, so friends and family, what would you consider? What are you referring to on the PayPal? My PayPal's all messed up anyway. I don't know what's going on with the PayPal thing. So I don't really have a problem with doing not friends and family and adding the fee depending on what you're looking at doing. But is buying a used Seiko Sarb worth the money? So if you're gonna buy a used watch, if you're into buying used watches, then buy used watches. If you like buying new watches, then you are gonna have to buy the new watches that are available right now. So like if you're after a watch that is discontinued or something like that, then you only have one option. You either have to find new old stock or you have to find a good deal on a used one. So sometimes that's not always an option. So I like to buy the new watches. Like this one, they're mostly Japanese sellers for this one. So this was a US seller, and he had decent pictures and he had good description, and he basically said um, that he got it, tried it on, and didn't really wear it. And I think that's a fairly accurate description because everything seems sorted, and I don't have any regret with buying this one. Oh man, we got some dive conversation going. I don't know anything about diving, guys. All I know is I like dive watches, like the rest of us. The Colt is doing well. I've not been wearing it. I go in spurts with all these watches, so, and obviously I'll do a state of the collection, but this is this one I think a lot of people are interested in for some reason. I think because it's entry level, it's pretty affordable. It's not as blingy as most Breitling are, so it's a little more subtle but clean and classy. So I think this is a really good Breitling model to look at. Even when I was first looking at the Breitling, in most watches, I wasn't sure if I wanted like entry level, but the more I got deeper into watches, I realized that that's where I thrive, I think, is in the entry level part of whatever brand it is. That's where the biggest value I think is. So, this guy I think retails for 3,600. Now, I know you're not going to pay 3,600 at a Breitling dealer. I don't think you would, but you can get a discount off that and brand new. But I bought this one quote used from Crown and Caliber, and I think I paid like 2,300, but the thing was in perfect shape. So I think I've added a couple little scratches, nothing major, just a little stuff. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. It's still keeping amazing time. Of course, I still have the OP39. Again, I have a couple little scratches on that. Well, not really scratches, like little scuff marks, but other than that, it's pretty much perfect. Yeah, this is such a killer watch. And again, this is like entry level. So yeah, I mean it's entry level into the Rolex line. So yeah, it's $5,700, but I'm sure if I wanted to sell this tomorrow, I could probably sell it for close to five or something. So it holds value pretty good. Um, I don't even know what I could sell it for, honestly. I'm not really interested in doing that, so I bought it to keep it. And then of course I still have the Zen. I intend to keep this one as well because I've had the Zen 104 in the past. No, I won't. It's not for sale. Like I really don't even know because with the sports steel deals, whatever. Like I don't know. Maybe it's worth even more than I think. But to me, it doesn't really matter what it's worth. Like I think I've finally gotten over that hurdle as far as where some people are so hung up on, the value retention of a watch or something like that. And arguably I am too, because if you look at most of the watches that I have, you can kind of tell that have bought watches that either are going to hold value at the price points that I bought them at, or stay pretty close. So I don't know, maybe if my subconscious is still controlling my watch purchasing habit and trying to keep me in that balance of not losing too much money potentially if I do want to sell it. But I don't have a ton of watches right now, guys. So even that one, like I could have bought. Yeah, I still have the Frogman. Um, I still have not given the time and abuse that I want to give it. I want to get this thing tore up, not intentionally. I just want it to happen naturally. I want to wear it and let it happen. That Zinn leather strap. This is I did a video on it. This is that EA Leather Goods, and oh man, Eric does an amazing job, top notch. So you'll have to scroll back to my videos and find the video I did. I should have put some sort of link on there, but you can go to Instagram, and I think you can search up EA Leather Goods, and you basically message him and you figure out what you want to build, and he'll build it for you. He's got a little bit of a backlog, but um, it's such a good leather. I can't. Not that I don't want summer to be over, but as soon as fall gets here, I purposely haven't even taken the leather strap off that because I want to wear it on leather, but it's still a little warm. Um, Listen, with Zen, just buy it brand new. Well, it depends on what model you're looking at, but if you're looking at like the 856, the 556, the 104, just buy it brand new. Go to watchbuys.com, and if they don't have what you're looking for in stock, you put in the thing where they'll send you a notice as soon as it comes in, and then buy it. Because for example, like if you were to go buy, I don't know the pricing, but this is a limited, but we'll use this for an example anyway because this is what I have in front of me. But so I have this one on bracelet, and I think I paid like 1,600 for it. Well, I could probably sell it tomorrow for 1,600 or more. I don't even know because they only made 500 of these. So I think this one, the price is actually going up on it. But if you wanted the standards in 104s, you're going to pay, what is it, like 12 to 1,400 for them, something like that. And if you are a flipper, you could buy that watch brand new. You could wear it for a while, and you're going to be able to turn around and sell it for $1,000, no problem. like the value retention on the Zen 104s, the 556, the 856, there's a few other models, is just crazy good. And they're totally worth it. They have a lot of good tech. They're super comfortable. They're extremely well built. Their quality control is just superb. The crystals disappear much like the Breitlings do. Their anti-reflective coating is just top notch. So that's my thoughts on Zen. Just buy it brand new. I mean, unless you run across somebody that's selling it used, and sure you can, Billy Bob. Um, well, both these are new actually. The 6900 one I just picked up recently too. So I actually intend to do a video on some of the extra toys and stuff that I go after, like stickers or these G-Men or stuff like that. So hey, have a good have a good time at work. I don't know what shift you're on, but um, so I'll do a full video on these guys soon, so we can all check them out and talk about like how they fit in. Like if it all depends on how crazy you are into this hobby. Like you guys obviously know that I have the YouTube channel, and that's part of the reason why I do some of this. But even if I didn't have the channel, I'm sure I would do a certain level of this because I do I go all in on the hobby. Um, you know what, Zach? That is a really good question. Zach just asked, "What is a good watch box?" That is another good video I need to do is watch boxes because my a while ago my family purchased me this one that I have most of my watches in, and it is a super good quality. Unfortunately, I didn't want to show it because I don't think you can get it anymore. Um, Wolf is good, but they have some not so great ones too. And then I have another one that was a little bit less expensive. Um, that was gifted to me, and it's just there's some issues with it, and I could talk about it, but I don't want to like rag on it too much because it was a gift, and I do appreciate it. My buddy Homer gave it to me, so it's really awesome that he did that. Um, but yeah, I really need to do. There's a bunch of video ideas you guys are giving me, but I need to do the watch box. I need to do watch rolls. I don't really store them in watch rolls, and I don't when I well I got There's a couple of cases. I don't travel a ton, but when I do, depending on what I'm doing, I pretty much depends on what kind of trip it is. I basically bring this and I try to wear it all the time, and then I'll bring a G-Shock. And that's pretty much all I take because I don't want to complicate things. So yeah, Pelican case would be pretty slick too. But if you want something to display, um, then a nice constructed wood box with a glass top and felt lined and nice polished hinges that are out of the way of your cushions, so you can fit whatever watch you want in there. Like there's some elements. I actually thought about if I had more time, I would actually make my own watch box because I have the capability of doing so. But I think there's some really good ones out there that are low enough price that it just really wouldn't justify it. But all right, guys, I'm gonna bolt. These studio lights are cooking me. These things get hot. They're big old compact or they're not compact, they're big old fluorescent bulbs in there and they get really hot. So yeah, the full metal G, I could see wearing that thing too. I love that gold one. Yeah, so that's a good point. Azza, Azza, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but that's an issue I have with this other box is they're it's like when you go to a parking lot and and you have like a normal sized car or maybe even a bigger car, and the freaking parking spaces are boxed in too tight. So you feel like you're just going to door ding everybody. That's how some of these watch boxes feel. So, like when they say, yeah, it'll fit 12 watches, but it's in a box that probably should have fit like 10 watches, they just shrunk it and made it like they were compact spaces. It's too tight. Yeah, I'm not going to do a monster build, but I tell you what, I do like the new Seiko Monster. I'm just waiting for them to do one like this. Not necessarily orange, but we need the full metal bezel like this, and we need to have a little bit more of that classic look to it. They came out with those new ones and they're all black, and they did the all black bezel and everything, and Not a fan. I think it's a really good watch. We just need different colorways. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for watching me unbox this thing. I'm super happy I bought this. Take a 30-minute break. No, I'm gonna go chill, man. I did a full day's work. I did a lot of actual digging today. I had to dig up a couple bigger gas lines and stuff like that. So I'm kind of beat. So I'm gonna go chill, and hopefully you guys can do the same. Just go chill, and I'll see you tomorrow. Definitely. I'll probably do the Parnas, and then I got to do the Yellow Orient, and then the Devosa, and then more and more and more and more and more. We got tons of watches all the time. Oh, I didn't get a chance. Real quick, I didn't get a chance to get into the UPS store to pick it up, but I actually have one of the Borealis Adragas in stainless steel. So hopefully I can get that tomorrow, and I'll try to give you a sneak peek of that tomorrow, because those are on pre-order right now. In case you didn't know, the Borealis Adraga stainless steel, and they are sick. They are awesome. So hopefully I can give you a sneak peek on that tomorrow. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next vid.